Do you have a daily planning practice that helps you lower stress and get more of the right things done each day?
Mindset Monday. Your week begins now.
Hello everyone, Shane Fielder from Samurai Innovation, where we blend the secrets of the samurai with cutting-edge strategies to sharpen you and your business results. I'm here live from Sulphur Mountain in Banff National Park, and we're actually on the back side or the front side of Sulphur Mountain. And I hiked down here all the way from way up top there. You can see, actually I'll see if I can give you the view. Oh, it's not too bad. Anyway, I've hiked all the way down this trail because this is my favorite place to come and break away from the noise, get some quiet solitude, do some thinking, do some strategic planning, and it's part of my plan. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you is this idea of how you can break away from the noise and how you can actually get more stuff done on a weekly basis and a monthly basis and quarterly basis if you use this plan called RIPP. So the coaching concept that I want to introduce you to today is called RIPP. So it's R-I-P-P. So the R stands for review. So we ask you to just sit down at the end of every day or end of every week and review what were the highlights, what were the lowlights, what were the things that you did really, really well that you accomplished and you're proud of, and how could you take that recipe of, gee, why did I do so well in that area this week? And how do you take that success and transfer it to the next week? That's an important part. And then you look at some of the lowlights and some of the areas where you struggled a little bit and ask yourself the question, why am I presently struggling with this particular area or this particular part of my fundamental success indicators and goal getting plan? And that might give you clues too. Maybe there was an external factor that you just couldn't ignore that happened to you and it caused you a little bit of a backlog, and now you're back on track and you're going to make this week's priority to get back on track. The review process is really, really critical because a lot of times so many of us are charging ahead and we're going and going and going, but we never take time to stop and listen and survey the land and see how things are. I mean, I'm on this beautiful mountain here and I'm listening to myself and I'm reviewing my own stuff and seeing how can I do better and what's my next 90 days going to look like. So that's R for review. The I is internalize. So you want to take your plan, whether it's your best 90-day plan or your 2017 monumental year plan, and you take that and you go through it and you remind yourself, why am I on the course that I put myself on? What's important to me? Because here's the secret. When you do your strategic planning, you do it in a state of calmness and centeredness. So I'm up here on this beautiful mountain right now. There's nobody out here to distract me. There's no Facebook, there's no this, there's no blinging, no ringing, no nothing. There's me and you right now, the bobcats that are scurrying around in the bush behind me, and just the fresh, rare mountain air. And that's it. I've turned out all the distractions. Nobody can find me, no one can reach me, no one can knock on my door, hey Shane, I just need 10 minutes of this or that. Nobody can. So do your strategic planning in a quiet place where you think through, how can I accomplish this plan? And then you come back and you internalize that plan on a daily and a weekly and a monthly basis. So you take your main fundamental success indicators and the goals and the things you're striving for, and you review that and you internalize it and say, okay, I'm on track or I'm off track. If I'm on track, how do I forge ahead and make more progress? If I'm a little off track, how do I make that course correction and adjustment to get myself back on track with the plan that I'd thought out well in advance before? That's internalization. And then the first P is plan. And so what we do is we look at our plan, we look at the next 2 or 3 days or the next week or the next month or the next quarter, and we plan out, how am I going to fit in the action steps and the physical work required to accomplish what I want to accomplish? And then we prepare. We prepare to launch strong. We prepare to launch out and take the action steps that we know we need to take, and we challenge ourselves and we forge ahead and we act on the plan. And that's a cycle that can just repeat itself. And then you come back to RIPP again, review, internalize, plan, and prepare. And you just keep taking that cycle on and on and on, and you launch out. So how can you use this week? Well, sit down at the end of every day and take 10 to 15 minutes and go through the RIPP process that I've just spelled out for you. It's a little chilly here right now. And take that process, go through it, And I guarantee you that you'll start seeing more monumental results. You become more in tune with yourself. You become more in tune with the areas that you're succeeding and how can you transfer that success to other areas. And you'll become more in tune with yourself in the areas that you're kind of presently struggling with, but will not always challenge you, and you can go out and be even more successful. I'm Shane Fielder. Drop us a line. Let us know what you're presently struggling with or what you're really succeeding at. Get yourself a copy of Your Best 90-Day Plan or the Monumental Year Plan. Both those plans are excellent plans, and they have everything you need to take it to the next level and forge ahead with success. Domo Arigato.